Hey guys, good morning. Today's January 22nd, 2024. This is the Uncommon News Channel, and today we're going to briefly discuss what appears to be prophecy taking place in the Arabian Peninsula. Now, Saudi Arabia has recently been proposing a peace agreement between Israel and Gaza, and it's rumored that this peace agreement contains a two-state solution. Now, one of the things we need to keep in mind here is that Saudi Arabia has recently been attempting to assert control over the Temple Mount. They've been trying to take custodial ownership from Jordan over the Temple Mount. And these are two characteristics of the Antichrist which were foretold, namely that he would set up a peace agreement with Israel and that he would have control over the Temple Mount, both of which Saudi Arabia is attempting to do right now. So whether or not this is the prophecy that was foretold, I cannot say with 100% certainty. That is for you to decide on your own. Read the relevant scriptures and come up to your own conclusion with that. Also, one of the things we need to keep in mind is that the Houthi recently warned Israel that they would be attacking from the south. This is also prophetic. It is prophesied that the cities in the northern part of the Gulf of Aqaba would be utterly destroyed. And that is something that is definitely within the possibility, or the capability, rather, of the Houthi. They definitely have it within their ability to utterly annihilate the cities in the Gulf of Aqaba. And they are close enough to do it. It's within their range. So these are things which very well could be fulfilling prophecy. It's something that we need to take very close examination on, because when that peace agreement comes out, when it's publicized, we need to take a look at some of the key factors that it contains, namely, what is the duration of the peace agreement? How long is that peace agreement supposed to be enforced for? Because then we know on the prophetic time scale how much time we've got, and essentially we can then begin making forecasts at that point, and know when it is we need to be prepared and what it is we need to be prepared for. Because prophecy is very clear on what will happen. So, guys, a lot of people misunderstand the rapture. They think that they're going to be raptured before the mark of the beast. I strongly disagree with that, and I would urge you to continue reading the book of Revelation. Read it over and over and over, and take a look at what it says about the war against the saints, right? And what it says will happen when the mark of the beast is rolled out, right? It's very clear that the Antichrist will be given authority to go to war against the saints, right, and overcome them. You cannot go to war with someone who's been raptured. You cannot overcome someone who's been taken out of the earth, okay? So keep that in mind, all right? This is something we're going to have to struggle with. All Christians all over the world are going to have to resist this. They're going to have to have a plan to battle the mark of the beast. Be prepared with something. I don't care if you could download the barter ledger that I have posted for free on archive.org, or you could just get a little notebook and keep track of the barters that you make with your neighbors. Just make sure you have a signature system to validate, or rather to prove that this is who you've done business with and this is what's owed, right? You could use a stamp, you could use a thumbprint, you could just use a regular signature, something that is recognized by all people in your community, that is irrefutable if you have to take it up with some kind of judgment, right, to get what's owed back to you. Either way, guys, this appears to be prophecy taking place, something we need to keep our eye on, because these things signal the return of Christ. So if you're not ready for Christ to return, I would urge you, get right with God, get right with Jesus, turn from your sins, turn to Him, Ask him for forgiveness, and he will be faithful to forgive you and to rescue you from your sins. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Share the video with your family and friends. Leave a comment. And as always, don't forget, help out your neighbors.